Hey, good morning, everyone. As always, hope everyone have an amazing day. Three things I am thankful for. I am thankful for believing. I am thankful for opportunities. And I'm thankful for never giving up on myself. That. Okay, so I know I didn't post anything yesterday. And there wasn't nothing going on. It's just I didn't feel like doing anything. I just kind of chilled. I actually just sat for the first part of the day and just watched a couple old school movies. And did that, and then later on, did some other little things. But besides that, so something I was thinking about this morning, and I was thinking about how I'm going through the things I'm going through. Not saying it's like bad, but just in general. I'm looking at my circumstances and different things that I have going on. And I realized like I have sacrificed so much. So much. And I'm blessed. I'm always going to be blessed. But as y'all know, I'm the judge, okay? I'm the judge. And in my life, I was basically like a trap. I'm going to call it what it is. I was a trap. I was hidden in plain sight. So that means that if you didn't catch me, you didn't see me. And if you saw me and you caught me, we had a problem. In my life, I had to do a lot of different things so that I can be able to help not just myself, but try to show the world what we need to improve on or what we need to be better on and stuff. And I'm not going down the whole rabbit hole, but I'm just saying is this. I have got to receive enough information on how to continue upholding my standards, boundaries, morals, and respect. I have done all the things I can do to understand each and every single one of you, everyone around the world. I have been paying attention to your wants, your needs. I have been paying attention to what you need to do to get you to where you need to go at. I paid attention to how I should provide my services, as if I should be a helping hand or pull back and allow you to do things on your own. I have learned enough information on about all different aspects in life, from the lower level all the way up to the higher level. Okay, from a zero balance to the highest financial balance you can have, and that goes financially and spiritually. I have learned enough about politics all around the world to see what was the difference and what was the similarities. I have done enough of knowledge, understanding about the different races that y'all call out here, colors and stuff like that, religion, your political beliefs, spiritual beliefs, if you believe in a God or you don't believe in a God, if you believe in a higher power but you don't believe in certain things, your idols, what you idolize, what you don't idolize, how you spend your money, what matters to you, what doesn't matter to you. Everybody's different. When it comes to relationship, what type of relationship that should work and what won't work. When it comes to family, how to build a family, what caused families to break, different things. I learned how to put people back together and know how to pull people apart where it needs to be pulling apart. I understand that everyone has been through something. So it's like I learned that even if you have did a really horrible crime, but you were doing everything to try to be a better person, I understand in, how society operates around you and how sometimes it feel like people just don't want to give you a chance when you're trying to do everything you can to not go, backwards. I know what it feels. I know how it feels if you lose a person that you really do care about. I know how it feels if someone hurts you. I know how that feels. I know how it feels when everyone around you getting things and you're doing everything you're supposed to and you're not getting things. I understand that. Genders. I understand when it comes to the female gender, the male gender, even the people that want to transition. I understand it. I understand when you want to change your body parts and the different things about yourselves and you want to critique, change this and change that. I understand. I understand even when you feel like people are against you and you by yourself. I truly understand. I understand when you feel like people are just joking on you and making you feel less than. I truly understand. And I also understand when you are able to overcome those things and be able to acknowledge what you've been through and be able to make fun out of it because you're not where you used to be. I understand. I understand what it looked like to not have a backbone and what it looked like to have a backbone. I understand. I understand how a man can be a man and still feel, feminine at the same time. I understand. I understand when a female feels masculine, but at the same time as a female. I understand. I understand when a female wants to be masculine and still want to be with a masculine. I understand. I understand when a man wants to be feminine and still be with a feminine woman. I understand. I understand that kids feel like they want to be grown even though they know they still kids. I understand. I understand kids know a lot more these days than some of these adults and they just want their voice heard. I understand. I understand when adults sit back and been through something and trying to teach their kids how to not go through something. I understand. I understand when you have made those decisions or you had kids with the wrong person and you just trying to be the best parent you can be. I understand. I understand when sometimes you made those bad decisions and you ran away because you didn't know how to be a parent. I understand. I understand where you want to come back into your kids' life, no matter male or female, and you want to be a good parent to them because you want to be better than what you had. I understand. I understand even if you did have a great childhood and you just came out here and got around the wrong people and you screwed up in life. I understand. I understand when you sit back and you put yourself in situations that is good for you, but you want to make changes, but you don't make those changes because you're scared that you're going to hurt your family feelings. I understand. I understand a lot. There's a lot more to this. I understand when you only got a couple dollars to your name and your kids need food, but then you still got to go work and you don't know how you're going to pay for daycare for your kids. I understand. I understand when you got a bunch of different kids and you know that deep down you really love these kids, but you can't provide food for them and you're trying to do the best, but you're in a system. I understand. And I understand where you thought having kids could help you to be a system. I understand. I understand how you get up in this world, become who you want to be. I don't care if an entertainment world or whatever, and you still want to be what you always want to be, but then the world don't allow you to be yourself. I understand. I understand what it's like to have people staring at you 24/7. You can't even blow your nose without them saying you destroying something. I understand. I understand where you want to be able to be in your craft and do what you feel is best for you, but everybody telling you it's not good for you. I understand. I understand. I understand that you trying to do the best that you can be and you're not bothering anybody, but it's like the whole world is coming at you and telling you a horrible person, but not paying attention to the things that they done wrong. I understand. I understand when you just trying to be vulnerable and tell people how you truly feel, and then they take it and listen to you and act like they care, and then later on throw it in your face when it's relevant for them. I understand. I understand when you try to go to family, you go to friends, and you try to give them your ideas about what you want to be in life, and they don't motivate you, but they can motivate the outside world. I understand. I understand when you go to school and you in a classroom and you really want to get your education, but you don't learn the way like everybody else learn, and they saying that you don't know nothing when you know more than everybody else in the class. I understand. I understand when you have a disability and you just want to be normal, but people put you to the side because they think that you don't deserve to be out here because you're too delicate. I understand. I understand that even the ones that do have disabilities, but they use it to their advantage just to complain and and plead, and then the person over here that's taking care of you can't even get a break, because if they tell somebody they want a break, people will throw it in their face and make them look like they're a bad person. I understand. I understand that you feel like, why God forsake me, and why I'm going through this situation where I have a disability, or I lost a body part, or this is going on, I got these things going on. I understand. I understand being in a field where you really want to help people. You want to tell people, hey, this is the right way of doing it. You don't have to do it this way, but you're working for a company that's about the money instead of the people. I understand. I understand where you just want to be able to get up every single day, put a smile on your face, get in your vehicle, or walk down the street and be able to do what you need to do for your life without the hate and the drama and all of that. I understand. I understand. I understand that you could be confused, but you have all the love in your heart, and you don't understand why people don't want to love themselves the way they're supposed to. I understand. I understand where you go into this building and you are thinking that you're being blessed with different ways, and you providing all the money and you did all the things you're supposed to do, and you can't even get a return. I understand. I understand when you go to these jobs and you work these long tail hours, and then you come home with this little paycheck that barely can pay the food that you can buy, and barely can turn the lights on, keep the lights on. And every time you get up on a day off, you back sitting down because you feel like, I just need a vacation, and you got to work your behind off for it just to get to a vacation that you can't even enjoy, because you got to come right back to the same situation. I understand. I understand to sit back and watch all these people got millions and billions of dollars in their hands, and all you saying is, if you just give out $1 million, everybody will be happy. I understand. I understand the system where people are sexualizing the kids and making kids think that that's the way, when the light inside them is the way to be able to strive for greatness. I understand. I understand where you just want your family back, and you just want to be able to live a better life, but your family ain't the family that you thought they was going to be. I understand. I understand being abandoned by your family, and now you around other people that you think is your family but ain't your family, and you thinking that you living your life and they ain't even being honest with you. I understand. I understand that you just go out here and you try to provide the best service to people, and then people disrespect you, your car, your company, your stuff, because they think they entitled. I understand. I understand when people sit back and look at you because of the color of your skin, no matter white or black or whatever you are, and they make you feel like you less than because they don't want to understand. I understand. I understand a lot, and there's way more to it. I understand that you're sitting back and you paying taxes for a property that has already been paid for. I understand how you sitting back and you go to the hospital just to go get help, but you find out once you leave the place that you're more sick than when you got there. I understand. I understand that you sit back and you want to be able to eat healthy and do what's right, but you can't afford the food, but you can't afford the junk food. I understand. I understand that the technology world is becoming so big that the jobs are harder to find because it's easier to buy technology. I understand. I understand that you want to be able to enjoy the world, but at the same time, every time you clean up something, people destroy. I understand. I understand. I understand. I understand you have spiritual gifts and you don't even understand why you have them. I understand. I understand that you see what's going on behind the facade and the reality world, and you want to be able to tell people what's going on, but they look at you sideways, because if you have visions and you have thoughts and you trying to protect them and you trying to help them, but they gonna look at you like you're crazy and think that you over here all up in their business, but you trying to be a blessing. I understand. I understand when you out here and you just trying to give out insight and let the people know that you can help heal them, but they scared and they throw it at you in different ways. I understand. I understand the ones that go out here and know they got these gifts and provide these heinous acts on people just to get some financial gain. I understand. I understand. But what need to be understood is that we need to stand on the foundation that's within us. We need to be able to understand who we truly are. What means and matters to us is the light within inside of us. So basically what I'm saying is this. I cannot keep allowing my blessings to be hindered because of people that don't want to understand. So I have officially, and I know me being a judge, I'm a judge where I'm supposed to be able to see both sides of things. But because I understand so much, I'm officially closing that gate, that door. Meaning I'm all of the goodness and positivity and light. I don't want to see the dark anymore. I'm not going to help the dark anymore. And what I mean by that is this. It's not so much that I'm over here giving them advice and helping them, how can I say it? Give me a second, my son getting up. Turn that light on and come back and close this door. Hold on. I'm going to say it like this, because I know there's needed to be some understanding. What I have figured out in my life is that there was a lot of people in the dark, and I try to lead them out of the dark. And as we know, they took advantage of that. It's not that I'm out here trying to help cover up anything. I have no need to cover up nothing. Whatever I do, I'm going to tell y'all what I do. Whatever I say, you're going to know it straight for every single day. But I refuse to provide light to anyone that want to stay in the dark. Because as long as I continue shining that light to people that still trying to figure it out, if they want to believe or to understand, I can't help you anymore. Because there's enough of stuff in your life that you have seen to know that, you know, I know there has to be a higher power. And I know that I need to believe in myself for the good and not go out here and hurt people. Hold on one second. Go ahead. Excuse me. Give me a second, y'all. That's your juice right there. I mean, he's just waking up. Give me a second. Okay. So, when it comes to me, I've always been a light. Yes, I'm a judge. I am. But I've done everything in my power to hold back judgment on a lot of things. Does that mean that I'm wrong for what I do? No. I'm not. There's a lot of bad things that has happened in this world. A lot. But because a lot of people didn't want to understand their own lives, that's why a lot of stuff kept happening. I cannot force you to see the light. And even a lot of times y'all see the light, you don't want to believe in it. This is your life that you live in. And if you're okay with it, cool, I'm okay with it too. That's literally what it is. If you sit back and allow things to keep happening, cool, let it keep happening. The ones that understand knows how to navigate around these things. Because you realize at the end of the day that the true light is the only way. So, when it comes to a lot of these things that's going on, judgment has already been made out on everybody in the world. Every single person. If you believe in the light, congratulations. You made it through a door. Does that mean you're fully in heaven? No. That just says that you are striving to get there. Some of y'all are there. And you want to know how you're there? If I allow you into my energy, meaning when I walk out here in this world, or whenever you see my videos, you're getting a glimpse of heaven. You're getting to feel heaven. My energy is very protected. So if I come around you and you are allowed to be around in my energy, you're getting to see and feel what heaven feels like. It's here on earth. But you have to know what heaven feels like in your own life. Meaning, when I'm not around and you're not watching a video, what does it feel like within yourself? And just because you have my video playing 24/7 does not even count. Because my energy will fill you. And it will shut it down. And I'm going to tell you that right now. Okay? Because I want you to create the heaven in your own life. So, what I'm meaning is this. Because it's time for me to receive everything that I worked my behind off for. Not just this life, but past lives. I'm tired of hearing all this other chaotic noise. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of people coming through as other people. Because I can feel you. I can feel energies. And I can feel when someone trying to come through as someone else. So if you tied to these people, and I feel them like y'all passing letters around to try to get to me, I will cut you off as well. That's how it goes. Yes, that's how it goes. If you friends with any of these people that's out here doing this dumb stuff, you're not allowed to ever come in heaven. I'm going to tell you that right now. Any of these people, yes, I'm stating that. If you are friends or acquaintance with any of these people that have done me dirty, and y'all cool, and y'all saying y'all besties, and y'all that access is denied. Because that means you still the messenger. That means they can still pass messages to you. That means they can still pass messages to you. And if I can feel them pass messages, and I've been feeling it. I've been feeling it. You out. I'm going to kick you out faster than you can sneeze. Do you understand me? Yes, I'm really on that time right now. Because I only can protect the ones that want to stay protected. Y'all know how long I've been on this journey. A very long time. A very long time. Judgment should have been done long time ago. Long time ago. Baby, can you turn that volume down, please? I'm so serious. So, as long as you believe in the light, you believe in me, and you believe what I'm saying, you're good. You can strive to continue going through this life and your next lives. But I'm going to tell you, if you friends and you continue talking to these people that y'all know that's out here doing this dumb stuff out here, they're still trying to find ways to come at me in their own way, you will never get to see heaven. That's a promise. You will forever be in the dark. I cannot hold that line anymore, because all I'm doing is tainting everyone that deserve a happier life. And I can't do it anymore. I cannot do it anymore. I only can say to people that want to be saved. I only can provide advice for the ones that want the advice. I only can provide information to the ones that want to believe in it. I'm not sitting here saying you're going to be Mr. and Mrs. Perfect or whatever all the time. But you know that you're not going to sit back and be disrespectful towards me. You're not going to sit here and talk ratchet to me. You're not going to sit here and disrespect me. You're not going to sit here and dog me out and say all this crazy dumb mess. I have proven time and time again that I'm for everyone. I've been for everyone. But if you can't acknowledge it, then you ain't nothing to me. I'm going to tell you that right now. Y'all can sit back and say, oh, that's messed up. No, I'm helping you out. For the ones that are true believers. because you will want someone to be there for you. Now, life happens. Unfortunately, life happens. Life happens. I'm not going to sit here and say that things won't happen, but it ain't going to be to that extreme. Life do happen because you still got to fulfill the karma in your life. Yes, you still have to fulfill whatever karma is in your life. You got to do the cleaning out of your energy. Now, I'm going to say it like this. Maybe you do have someone in your life that kind of acts funky and stuff. But they are believers at the same time, trying to do what's right, and they just not sure what they're doing. Communicate that stuff. Talk it out. Figure it out. And if things don't work, then push forward. Push on. But if you know that a person is being disrespectful towards me, willingly, you're not providing no help. You're not providing no information on how even if you feel like I'm doing something wrong. If you're not providing something to say, hey, maybe what you're saying, I'm not understanding it, but maybe we talk this way. Okay, let's communicate this way. Let's communicate this way before you start posting stuff, before you start going out here and putting falsified information. Okay, now I know technically in my timeline, everything's straight, but I'm drifting out through timelines. Okay. But I'm serious. If you are attached to these people that are being hateful, rude, and dogged out hateful towards me, I cannot help you. Because you should know better by now to not disrespect people. Again, we can laugh, we can joke out of love. Because we've seen a lot, we've been through a lot. But if you maliciously saying hateful, harmful things towards me, I can't help you anymore. You just choose not to allow your light to shine. And that's unfortunate. Because your spirit been here enough of times to have enough acknowledgement on what to do by now. The only ones that being caught up in this whole situation are people that didn't know there was stuff that was going on. So, for the ones that are true believing and just want to be happy and know that they still trying to, maneuver through this process and understand, I got you. We're going to live a better, happier life because you're listening. Does that mean I'm going to do everything for you? No. But I'm going to cheer you on through the process because I want you to be strong just like me. Because I know you can. I truly believe any and everyone can achieve the point so they can get close to the level I'm at. Who knows? You probably can get at the level I'm at. And we can all strive to be even better than that. But we got to take steps. But I'm not going to allow myself to continue on missing out on my blessings because I'm still allowing my light to shine for people that don't even want to believe in it. And as long as I keep allowing my light to shine, then I'm not getting what is mine. Because you're going to taint what's mine if I keep allowing myself to hear the noise. So I'm officially letting go of that side. Well, y'all on your own now. Whatever you done, it's always going to show to the people that have a light. Because what they say, what happens in the dark always comes to the light. So the ones that believe in the light, they're going to get to see what was going on in the dark. And now they know how to navigate themselves. And the ones in the dark that never wanted to see the light, never wanted to work to be able to show a light, I cannot help you anymore. I'm turning that post off. I'm not going to be in the underworld with y'all. I did the work to come out, and that's where I'm going to stay at. And again, for everyone else in the world, thank you. Thank you for taking a chance and believing. Thank you for taking a leap of faith and believing. Thank you for realizing that happiness is worth life. I understand we're gonna have our days. We're gonna have our moments. But I thank you for choosing to be authentic instead of wearing a mask. So I want y'all to know that we all gonna work together, because we all understand. And we understood the part of the assignment that we didn't want to be a part of, but we got through it. So we have a lot of amazing things out here. There's going to be a lot of amazing changes. I mean, it's a lot of stuff I want to do with kids. Okay? I want to get our kids back on track. All right? I really do. I want to give them a better chance at these things. And that's not taken away from y'all. Y'all going to be able, the adults, y'all going to be able to still feel like kids again as well. Okay? But it's time for us to educate our kids the right way so they can make sure that they can take care of y'all at the same time once they get older. And then, so their kids, when they get older and grown and get married the right way, they can teach their kids on how to do the same thing. Okay? But, it's time for more happiness. It's time for growth. Excuse me. It's time for prosperity. And it's time for love. And you can't do none of that without respect. And make sure you keep your light on, because I don't want you to ever be stuck in the dark. On that note, y'all have a blessed day.